And I was like, maybe
I
she's
think we've been on this rambling
LGBTQIA.
bitches live
No,
before, but here we are.
I
No,
talk
okay,
really
never mind.
fast.
The other one and let me up.
All right, Mr. Plow, how's your evening going?
Oh, it's going great. How about yours?
Doing all right. Do you want to give us the age, state, who'd you vote for?
Yeah, I'm 42. That's the 4-2. I'm from Wisconsin. I voted for Donald J. Trump.
Oh, right on. Okay. And if you could go back in time and vote for him again, would you?
Absolutely.
And if there was one thing you could change about Trump, what would that be?
He kind of rambles on and on and on, and just kind of says
So his
whatever's on the
mouth,
top of his head. Yeah, his mouth a
a
little
little
bit.
bit of the mouth thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Right on. So what drew you to Trump? Or did you vote for him all 3 times?
I actually voted for him 5 out of 6 times.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Are you
What?
talking about the not the prime not the
Yep.
primary, but the
Primaries. So I actually voted for Ted Cruz the first time over Donald Trump.
Oh, is this back when before it was down to 2 people?
Right. So when he was
Yeah, do
running
you
the
know what I'm
first
talking
time in
about? I'm
16.
I'm just carrying. I got a blank, just trying to figure out what I was trying to say. So all of the runner-ups, you said you voted for Cruz over him, but he ended up getting the ticket, or what?
Yeah, actually, Cruz won Wisconsin. My vote was technically correct. We were sort of, I wouldn't say anti-Trump, but we had some concerns with Trump. But he's proven us wrong since.
Okay, alrighty. Does anybody on the panel want to talk to Mr. Plow? If it's okay with you, Mr. Plow. Mr. Plow, this is not your typical political live. We treat each other with decency and respect in here. We have the same conversations. We have the same debates. You see in other political lives, we just do it in a more kinder and respectful manner. We don't talk over each other. We don't attack each other. We don't insult each other. We don't scream at each other. If someone insults you, even if it's one of my moderators, I'll drop them, okay? I don't have to agree with a single thing you say, but I'll still protect you on my panel because I'm here to break down the division, not make it worse. I'm here to make sure that maybe when a time comes when we need to be allies, we can be allies rather than enemies. And the only way we're going to do that is if we sit down, talk to each other, try to understand where each other is coming from, understand what values, what belief systems, what virtues, what all brought you to vote to make that decision, and then maybe we can find some common ground. Not It doesn't always happen, but it's worth it.
Cool beans,
Um,
ask me
I have a
anything.
question.
I have a
Okay,
question.
We both
go
have
ahead.
questions.
Okay, without restating or paraphrasing his slogan, "Make America Great Again," what drew you to Trump?
He was not a politician. He was a successful business person. So he wasn't part of the swamp.
You would consider him successful?
Absolutely. You don't become a billionaire not being successful.
Well, he became a billionaire because he got an inheritance from his family and he had a head start, and he was a very privileged person. I don't feel as though he started from the bottom and worked his way up, if that makes sense. He also bankrupted several businesses, and he's also banned from doing charity work in New York because he stole from kids with cancer.
Good God.
A lot of miss there. A lot of misinformation.
You could
Uh,
actually look that up. I would bet my left nipple that he's
I've heard
banned
it.
from doing charity work.
No, I've
Oh my
He's
God, not the
banned.
nipple.
The
Not
left
the
heard it all
nipple.
before. He's actually not
Oh
Just the
banned
well,
from
left
doing
then.
one.
charities in New York. Big
No,
myth.
but it's a
Let's see here.
fact
He
though.
got he got a small investment from his father, but to create that at like $7 to $9 billion plus is a pretty big achievement. Out of hundreds of companies, let's see here, 6 went bankrupt. Most of them were during an investment crisis in the 90s. His casinos, but that's just a staple of business. Every business goes bankrupt eventually.
And
Uh,
he is barred from practicing any kind of charity work in New York. She's right
no,
about that.
I don't believe
Yeah.
so. I don't believe so.
What about it?
What makes a
No.
man
May I ask him
eligible?
something? Oh, go ahead, Zim. If you want to go, you could go. I'll go after you.
Yeah, no, I was just curious. Like, if someone who was it, would it make them a valid candidate if they were investigated by the FBI for like racist remarks and like practices of business?
Yes,
I mean, he's a literal racist.
anybody can be investigated by a political FBI.
FBI they're non-political
Oh no, they're
by
completely
definition.
political, especially against Donald J. Trump.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
I'm
Democrats
really tired of people
weaponized.
just saying I'm wrong when I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Do
You're
we have a new person?
Oh yeah. Hang on, Alice. Give me just 1 second. It says Donald Trump is not completely banned from charity work, but he is subject to strict court-ordered restrictions. So, on a 2019 settlement over the misuse of the Trump Foundation required him to acknowledge personal misuse of charitable funds, pay $2 million in damages to 8 charities, and submit to oversight, agree to the formal restrictions and ongoing reporting if he ever serves as a director or an officer of another charitable organization. His foundation was dissolved under court supervision. So she was not lying, but you're also kind of right too. It's a little bit like it's going to be pretty hard for him to fucking do it again. But hey, I'm giving you a props. I don't mind saying when I'm wrong.
He stole from kids with cancer. Like, it really
Right?
doesn't get any worse. I mean, it could get worse, but if you wanted it to get worse, you could just simply look in the files, and then it'd get very worse.
How so?
With that being said, Alice, how is your evening going? Alice, are you still there?
Hi mate, you alright?
Hey,
I'm not from
how's your evening
America,
going?
I'd like to say that. But I am curious. I was in a live with Nate before, just speaking to him. He's gone, obviously. I tried to join the same time he did. I think Donald Trump is a very, very intelligent man. I think he knows exactly who he's targeting. So I think he's wrong. I don't like him. But I think he's very, very intelligent because he knows who to market to and how to do it. And
Yeah.
I think that's the dangerous part about America, to be honest with you. Because there's that many people who are not blind, but just don't care enough to look into it, to just follow the guy who's a powerful talker.
Okay.
Because I think he is genuinely like one of the best speakers on the planet. But what he says is a load of nonsense.
I agree, and I think Jeffrey Dahmer was just a brilliant man as well. I think he was very smart. What's the other man that was like unaliving people in the forest for a while?
Not a clue, to be honest with you.
You're
About
comparing
Dexter?
Jeffrey Dahmer to Donald Trump.
Jeffrey Epstein was also a brilliant, brilliant man. Jeffrey Epstein was.
I'm not saying they're good people. I'm saying that they're very, very clever. Like,
I
you
know.
can be...
Trump
It's
is
not
not a
necessary.
great
It's not
speaker.
necessarily
No,
cleverness.
I
I
feel
disagree.
like Trump
I
is not
disagree
actually
hard,
the
sorry.
brains. I think there's people in the background that help him a
He's the
lot.
face, though.
Now
And
with
sorry.
Jeffrey, now no matter how terrible Jeffrey is, he was intelligent. Like he had to have been to be able to keep up that master manipulative, just horrible torture of children and not getting caught for it. Like
I think, to be honest
had
with you,
to have.
I'm not saying anyone's wrong either, but Jeffrey Epstein, you can't be that good of a person. And
Just
he's
For
very,
2
very,
decades.
very... Yeah, exactly. And, I mean, in the UK, it was Prince Andrew, and everyone's got a say on him. And I think he knows how to talk, especially online. Like, he's really tapped into social media. He knows what he's doing. And whether it's a ghostwriter, whether it's him, he himself knows how to market to all these people. And it
Understand
must be
that-
working to get in multiple times.
understand that doesn't come from him being clever. It comes from his narcissism. Like how he knows how to handle like
It's just
like
bitchy.
public events and like public speaking because of he was bred to be like this, right? By his father, by people surrounding him. It's been taught indirectly from his whole life, right? So that's why
Yeah, the experts.
he's good at speaking, but it's not that it's a clever way of speaking. It's more or less like just a hype man. He's good at like trying to hype people up. That's pretty much it.
Is that not intelligence, though? Especially because he's been in multiple times. You don't get in by accident. And he, as was a Plough said before, he's not a career politician. He's meandered his way into this, and now he's on top of the most powerful nation in the world.
Yeah, because he fooled a lot of people, right?
Yeah, and to do that, you've got to be intelligent.
I wasn't
No.
fooled.
Say that
Hey,
again?
where's your mass deportations? Like they're lower numbers compared to every Democratic president.
He really hasn't been deporting all that many people. There was just a bunch of
No,
people sitting
it's
in
all
detention
talk.
Yeah, he
centers.
has. Well, the Democrats have fought
Yeah.
against this completely. Let's see your 2025 numbers.
Like,
We
what did
deported.
they do? What did they do
Just
to this
talking.
to hinder any of it? I'm sorry. You're right. My apologies.
Yeah, so in 2025, just in that partial year, there was about 750,000 physical deportations, over 2 point some million overall deportations. Comparing numbers to other administrations is interesting because Obama had the highest recidivism rate. So about 20% of his,
Recidivism.
yeah, 20% of his deportations were the same people over and over and over again. Just can't really compare those numbers because we don't see recidivism anymore because they've kind of gotten the message.
Recidivism.
Wow,
Sorry.
what you're
I'm
using,
an English
numbers?
teacher's daughter. Sorry.
You're using the issues that you're using self deportation numbers as well, which is disingenuous, right? The real numbers are like lower,
Why?
at least like lower than 500,000.
Why is it disingenuous that we've put?
Because self deportations do not count, right? We
Why?
count the president enacting because
It's his
a
policies that have
self-deportation.
created these self deportations.
No, it's
Yeah,
forcing them
absolutely.
to pick. No, so
Yeah,
I'll give you
it's
an
forcing
example.
them to pick
So
good or bad.
I'll give you an example. So there's a man named Sang Jun Park. He is, I believe, a South Korean man who served the military.
Yeah, he's self deported.
He was forced to, right? He was held in detention, I think, for a
So
few
in
months.
the last year and a half, he has deported 473,000. That's
Pretty.
what the number was.
Susie's got her
No,
hand
it's
up when
not
there's a
that close to
pause.
what you said there. Oh, go ahead, Susie.
I just wanted to ask the Trump supporter, is he still up here?
Absolutely.
Okay, let me ask you something. Sorry, give me 1 second. You said you fully still support Trump,
Yes, in the 90-some% range.
so you fully support him, thinking that people with a disability should be go back into institutions rather than community-based care.
I don't know what you mean by that.
You don't know what I mean by that?
Correct.
It's okay, Miss Wicked.
There's a whole article talking about how Trump wants people with disabilities to go back into institutions rather than going into community-based care facilities.
I cannot back her up on that one. I have never heard that.
It was just released today.
Oh. Girl, if you're friends, can you send me that article?
Oh my
'Cause I wanna
God, we
read
got
that.
that. We got that released before the files.
No, you shut the
Right?
fuck up.
Interesting.
Yeah, Magic made a video
Girl,
about
you
it.
good?
Huh?
No,
Despite the
miss.
fact that
I think
I
I
heard
don't think
that.
she was screaming at us. I think she was
No,
screaming.
but I heard that. Despite the fact that the Transparency Act has been passed, which by law
There's
says that
still-
they have to release everything, they're still holding.
There's
people
still
back.
millions of pages that they
Millions.
did not.
And they lied, and in a congressional press conference, they said, "Oh, those are all duplicates that we're keeping." And then one of the congresswomen says, "You're lying. I was in the vault. I actually have a copy right here of something that was not duplicated that you guys redacted." And she asked to submit it to the judge, and the judge said no.
Shocker.
The issue is that
Who did that?
That was me. I was screenshotting something.
Oh, okay.
the
Leave him
issue is that realistically Trump pretty much effed himself by signing that into law, because I mean that every day that passes, it's a day that he's breaking the law. It's just, unfortunately though, we can't indict or arrest a sitting president, so we have to wait.
Do you guys mind if I kind of change the topic just a little?
Not at all.
We heard you scream, "You shut the fuck up." We love you.
Girl, to who? Who am I
Oh
gonna
my
fight?
gosh, bro, no, my brother just got here and he was telling me to shut up because I was talking about something and I was like, no, you shut the fuck up. I did not know y'all heard me.
Good
My
to know.
bad.
It's okay.
All right, but you
Nobody
guys
knows
don't mind
that.
if we like kind of change the direction? I want to ask Mr. Plow. So Trump definitely ran on no new wars, and Trump definitely ran on focusing basically on making America better, right? And not sending money to all these foreign lands and stuff. With what he's done so far, are you happy, especially with this war?
Yeah,
Is this
it's
something you voted for, or
absolutely. I want to kick ass as a
you
country.
voted for war? You know
Yeah,
they're only doing this because all of them are pocketing the money and the profits up of selling all of our machinery and bombs and using our bombs.
well, yeah,
Okay.
that's America. That we have an industrial military
Yeah,
complex.
but so Tulsi Gabbard, the head of the intelligence department in the White House, she's the one who talks to FBI, CIA, like fucking everybody, and they're people that their whole job is just to keep an eye on fucking Iran. We were told he obliterated all of their stockpiles and they would never be able to make one in in a couple centuries or something. I don't remember how he put it, but it was like really extravagant and weird. And then 6 months later, now we're like, or 7 months. They're making a bomb. They're making a bomb, but the Tulsi 2 days prior to us invading testified in front of Congress that the intelligence committee said that they had zero proof that they were not like she said they do from our intelligence for people that are supposed to be watching Iran. They said that there was no nuclear program to be fucking heard of, and they weren't doing anything because we had done so much damage back in July. They don't have anything to rescue out of it. So with that being said, his own intelligence person is saying it, but then he's going in and saying he went for that. Then he's going in and saying we went in for the ballistic missiles, and now he's saying he gets to keep the ballistic. They get to keep the ballistic missiles. We don't have a pact on whether or not Iran is gonna there's nothing about that them. It doesn't say anywhere in that little signed treaty or agreement that Iran is gonna stop making nukes. And they're allowed to keep their bombs, and we're going to give them $300 billion. Some of it, yes, was their own stuff. I think it was like 26 billion. But and some of it's supposed to come from other countries. I do know that, but there's a big chunk left after what the countries can do with the math. So my question is, what did we accomplish? They showed us. Then get the fuck off my panel, dude. I can hear you fucking talking under your breath. Off my panel, dude. I can hear you fucking talking under your breath.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Holy cow!
Oh my God.
You were wasting your breath. The minute we told him about the charity case, and he's like, I don't believe that. And then
Why
continued
did
to try
you
to give
dump
his own
me?
information.
And then I showed
I was
him that the
taking
charity
a
case actually
drink.
happened and that Trump got penalized for it and that now he has to jump through a bunch of fucking hoops. But I also told him he's right. He didn't get taken away from him completely.
Talk about an
But yeah,
emotional
He just didn't
rant.
rebuttal anything. When I brought up the FBI case where he was
You
investigated
just
for like
dumped me. I
racial
thought you were supposed to
discrimination in
defend
the
me.
workplace, he's like, "Oh, the FBI targets Trump all the
I don't
time
even
because
know
they're
how to
politically
respond to that. I
biased."
didn't say a
I'm
word.
just like, okay,
unfortunately, they're all like this because I don't know how. Like I was saying this earlier, I don't understand how so many people can't see him the way that we do. Like can't like
I
not
didn't
not
say
that
a
like
word.
we. Let me put it. We see the corruption. We see his predatory behavior. We see him
Well, I've been
using the
rejected.
office of the White House to enrich himself into being probably a trillionaire by the end because so far he has made a third of his entire fucking wealth this last year and a half fucking selling the office of the presidency off to other countries. Okay? 3.9 million is how much money he has made since he got into office. 3.9. And that doesn't
These
count a
people
lot
are
of the other things
fucking
that are going on that
insane.
we were unable to track past a certain point. I don't know how they don't see
2.9
this.
million or billion?
Billion.
You were saying million. Yeah, billion.
Hold on.
Property rights in some specific areas of the Middle East to get like a
Wait a minute,
Trump
Cassie,
tower.
drop it. That was last night, Chassis. Chassis. You don't remember that one?
He is
With the same picture?
Same
No.
picture.
Yeah, he even came on last night. He was a troll.
From me? From me?
Oh my
What?
gosh, these people are so
One that
fucking
was
weak.
coming for me? Or for you?
No, the Titan guy. You brought up the Titan guy. He was here last night.
I know the one you said it was
And he
was it
trolled.
trolling you or me?
No,
That's what I was asking.
me.
Okay, okay.
Us. All of us.
I didn't know if it was toward the end of last night. That's why I was saying.
Okay. Hey, Charles, how's your evening going?
Doing all right.
You want to give us your age, state, and who did you vote for?
Hold on.
Age, state, who did you vote for?
I'm 38. Trump guy from Wisconsin.
Still love him?
Yeah.
You
Overall.
still love him?
Overall.
Okay. And if you could go back in time, and if you could change one thing about Trump, what would that be?
I wish he wasn't a womanizer.
That is the first time I've heard that one. We always get something
Right.
about like his mouth, or he needs a filter, or him being on, like it's always something that's like
I like that.
But
answer.
that's a good answer. Anyways, with that being said, Charles, you can tell me why you'd vote for him again.
I voted for him because
Oh no, I said
the border.
I think I told you that why you would vote for. I asked why would you vote for him again if you could?
Why
Because of
would
the
I
border,
vote for
or
him
is it-
again?
Yeah,
Because of the
if there wasn't
border
the
and
option.
She
Yeah,
has
the
no
things-
idea this is
things
the
he's done with
third
the
of the
border
same guy.
and
Okay.
and the wokeness of this
She just
country
blocked for not saying a fucking
and
word.
DEI and all that stuff, or where our country was going, this liberal sinkhole we're going into.
Hey,
And
Kate,
that's
can I
what more
ask him-
important to me.
I
than the
don't even
economy,
change my
to tell you the
voice. I
truth.
literally
Can I
talk the
ask him
same every
something?
time.
Can I ask a question when she's done?
What's the
Yeah,
definition?
so I got
or
two
what- is that what
questions
you're
for
gonna ask?
you.
Like, I'm so bad
I
at
got two
changing my voice.
questions
I always
for you.
revert
My
back.
first question
'Cause why not?
is
Because
the
people are so
border
idiots.
completely closed? My second question to you is, how long do you think DI has been around, and who has it mainly benefited?
It's benefited white women, and I don't care. I don't want DEI. I want the best
So
person for the job. I don't care who they are.
You don't care about diversity and inclusion.
No,
Got
I
it.
don't. I want the best person to be in the job, not because they're
know-
a certain race or certain gender.
Do you know what
certain
DEI
anything.
is?
Yeah.
If it's all, yeah, I do.
Didn't earn
What's
it.
DI? What is DEI?
Oh my God! I ain't going over this
Oh my
shit
God.
all
So
the
the
time.
reason why
right?
I'm asking
not
you
going
is
over
because
Wait, guys, let me do my quick little guys. This is not your typical political live. We treat each other with decency and respect in here.
Yeah, you
meaning
don't.
everybody,
This is all a lie.
including my moderators and stuff.
Everything
we
she's
have
gonna
the
say
same
is a lie.
conversations in here and the same debates that you see in other political lives. We just do it without all the toxicity. So we don't talk over each other. We don't attack each other. We don't insult each other. We don't scream at each other. If someone insults you, even though I disagree with everything you just said, because I'm a crazy liberal and I'm making this woke country too woke, I promise you, if someone insults you, I don't care who they are, they're going to get dropped. Okay.
Okay.
With that being said, we're here to break down
You
division.
just
not
dropped
make
me
it worse.
twice. You lie.
If
You're a
not-
liar.
if that's something you guys don't, Charles or Mosquito, that you guys can't do, I'm sure there's a couple other political lives going on right now. I'm just saying. With that being said, Blessings, were you going to ask a question, or Charles?
Yes.
Was Charles still talking?
So I asked him what
Is my mic
DEI
picking
was.
up too much?
He didn't want to
I don't
answer.
know.
The reason why I asked you
I
what
don't have my
DEI
normal
is because
setup
this
right now.
administration does a lot of mudslinging, right?
So
And
my
they kind
mic
of
is
give
a
a lot of
little
false
closer
information
than
to
it
paint a
usually
narrative.
is.
One of the narratives that they gave was that DEI meant black
not
people
much.
get jobs even when they're not qualified, right? But when you look at what DEI actually is, it's policies and procedures put in place to stop discrimination. So one, for example, would be, hey, you're you're not allowed to only advertise this job in this white neighborhood. You have to also go to jobs where you know it's majority Black people and Hispanic people, and give everybody an opportunity to apply for the job. Your qualifications don't change. You have to be qualified. You have to have whatever requirements is required for the job. But it's just saying everyone's welcome to the interviewing process and things like that. That is what DEI is.
In theory, that's what it is, but then what it turned into.
That's literally what it is, and that's why
the government
It's not a
the
theory. It's
government was
literally what
giving
it is.
people, they were giving companies write-offs to not get the best person, to get the second best person. They were paying them
Do
money.
you have any proof of that? Is there like a source I can go to and read that?
Yeah, well, you'll find out.
Kate, it's crazy
What?
how
What does that mean?
It means he has no source. That's what
It means I have no source, but it's true. That's what
it's
it means.
not true.
So
That's
not
not
how that
it
works.
You said
It
you
is
said
true.
that during
That's why it's
DEI, companies were getting paid during DEI.
Government
Companies
money.
were getting paid to write off or to how
by
did
the
you put it?
federal government, by the federal government to take the less qualified person. They
That's-
were getting
That's not what
paid by the
DEI
government.
is.
So
And
the
that's
host is going to
true.
look it up. I feel like this administration doesn't
Wait, hold on.
realize.
Look it up.
Another thing that they lied about was the
That's-
SPLC, right? Like they
that
lied on
wasn't
the
even-
SPLC and said that they were
One at a
funding
time.
racism. This is what this administration does. They lie on people.
Like, hold on. That also,
No,
that's
no,
not
what
DEI.
it
Hold on,
does-
wait. You're not even talking about DEI. I don't know why you're acting as if you are. It's like what? What you stated was like they're not hiring the second qualified person. That's not what
Yeah, they
DEI
are.
is.
The government's paying. The
No.
government's giving them money to take the person that's not qualified. Trust me.
Charles,
These
Not
these
true.
programs start out right. These programs start out right in theory, but what happens? It gets
It's not a
turned
theory
around
if
as it
it's a
gets
program
going.
already.
Why did all these corporations shut
Dude,
down
no,
their
it ain't,
DEI
because it
divisions
changes.
then?
Guys, let Mosquito say something. Oh,
So
is
a
that
lot
the
of
right one?
corporations, like around me, especially Harley Davidson, shut down their DEI divisions. Why was that?
Did you say why?
Yeah, why?
Because this
Before you
administration
answer,
They're
girl.
racist.
because this
Before you
administration
answer, girl, I just want to read this quick little paragraph. No, the federal government did not fund companies specifically to hire underqualified individuals. However, the federal government historically funded various diversity, equity, inclusion initiatives. That doesn't mean they were getting like secret money to fire people that weren't qualified. And a major crackdown has subsequently occurred. So I can go through all the rest of that, but I'm going to let
So they
Lexi
cracked
say.
down on it. They cracked down.
But
Okay.
They
on
cracked
what?
down on the
why? They
racism.
weren't doing it. They weren't doing that for you. Yeah,
They were not
They were cracking
underqualified.
down on the racism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You were saying that,
Thanks to
Mosquito.
Trump.
what?
Wait, what? No,
That's
Trump
not
was
true
a
either.
child back then.
No.
What?
What?
He said things
Recently.
to Trump. Right.
Yeah,
Trump is
thanks
the
to
one who got rid
Trump.
of that program. Trump is the one who's gotten
Getting
rid of
Yes,
DEI was put in
yes.
place to
Good.
stop. It was put in place to stop discrimination, and Trump
but
said
it
no, thank
only
you, and took it
created
away.
discrimination. It created
Oh wait,
racism.
also this
Exactly.
only hold
It
on, wait,
didn't
hold on,
create
but
racism or
It
discrimination.
did.
You guys think equality is a threat to you, and that's the problem.
can I just say something? This only affects the federal government, by the way. This he signed an EO. This is not like a all like in like the whole country's now against DEI. It's just an executive order. It only affects the executive
It
branch. It's
trickled into
doesn't-
private corporations.
No, it doesn't.
Large. Yeah, it did.
No,
Large
Yes,
private
it
because
has.
I
corporations.
A lot of companies
Can I say
canceled it.
something?
Yes, they have.
I work for an airline, and we still have our DI policy.
It sounds
Trump was
racist.
shitting
You
on
should
a
get rid of
airline
it.
company for having
Hold on.
DEI,
Hey,
right?
Kate, he
For
said
having
my employer should get rid of DEI.
Yeah, it's very
How is
racist.
my employer, as an airline, going
hold
to
on,
get rid of
DEI
that?
is not
What
just about
airline? I
race.
might
It's
sue it
about
tomorrow
Guys,
for it.
can we? Mosquito, that's
Right, it's
fucked
not
up.
just race.
hold on. DEI is not
You're
just
gonna
race.
see
It's
my
accessibility
employer is
as well.
crazy.
It's about people who are underprivileged or who have disabilities, or it helps them, right? I don't know why we're acting as if this program hurts people.
Because it's
Ridiculous.
discriminatory.
It
No,
is
it
not.
doesn't.
It's literally telling you to not discriminate. Literally,
No, it
it's
does
saying
the
that
opposite.
How does it do the
No,
opposite?
it does
Please
the
tell me.
opposite.
Do
Because
you
it
give
puts
evidence?
people in.
No, explain to
not
me how it does the
qualified.
opposite. Charles, I'll be honest with you. She just put up a claim proving your argument wrong. I can't respond
No,
to
it
you if you're
actually
going to keep
proved
telling
his
us a
claim
lie.
correct.
It did not prove his claim correct.
It
It proved
did.
it wrong.
The last
It
sentence
literally
did.
said
Hold
they
on.
didn't play them, and they were
Hold
cracking
on,
down
wait,
on
wait,
them for
wait.
them.
His claim was DEI was only for hiring people who are not qualified, which
No,
is
his claim was that people were getting money to hire lesser qualified people
it's
through
also a
DEI.
lie. Both were.
That's his claim. Instead of just looking up what it is,
He doesn't know what DEI is nor the policy that was enacted. That's all it is.
no, and I'm not even making fun of you. I just really wish that you would look it up so that we could have an informed conversation.
Then why did they get rid of it? What's the reason? Because they're racist?
Because, well,
Because it's a policy. It's not. They don't have to enact it. It's just something they want to, right? I don't know why. Again, it's not forced by the federal government. It's a policy done by private corporations. I'm confused.
It's liberal bullshit is what
you're
it
asking
really
why
is.
did they get rid of it when Trump was literally caught discriminating against renters? Why would he not want to get rid of things
Can
that
I
would
say
allow him to
something?
discriminate?
Can I say something?
Sure.
Thank you. This isn't related to y'all topic, but when we're up here and we're discussing this and we're proving each other wrong or whatever, proving each other right, I don't give a fuck what it is. If we're up here and you're trying to disprove somebody, you do not have to be like, oh well, that's Republican bullshit, that's liberal bullshit. Don't do that, because that's an insult whether you like it or not. That is a negative way to talk about a political party. So if we're gonna be up here, we're gonna have adult conversations. Let's be adults to the full extent. Let's not be adults 50%, 40%, or 60%. And that's all I gotta say.
That was dumb.
Okay, with that being said, yes, I dropped the opposition, guys. It's
Mosquito, why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, I heard you say that the tax breaks to the rich, who's going to make up for that, as if there's less tax revenue. But I want to tell you that because of the corporate
No.
tax,
No.
you're not going to let me finish.
I said, who is going to pay for those tax cuts? Because essentially, we got to restore that money that we are giving out, right?
Right. Thanks for clarifying. The federal government has taken more in taxes thanks to the corporate tax decreases.
Huh?
So,
Why is
yeah,
it?
we've actually made more
so why
money
is the
via tax reduction. It's an amazing concept.
huh? Why
Yeah.
is the deficit not decreasing if we made more money, sugar tits?
Because Democrat past spending has not ended.
No. I'm talking about since I want to say from when Donald Trump took office, our
Yep.
deficit was at, I think, 36 trillion.
Mhm.
It's currently, if I remember correctly, at 39 trillion. Why has it increased and not gone down since those tax cuts?
Right, because of the previous Democrat entitlements that aren't going anywhere, and you guys cry over every little cut.
What are you talking about?
Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. Yeah.
Huh? I'm
Yeah.
so confused. What are you talking about?
Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid are huge losers. So the federal government starts at about $7
So you
trillion
want people?
of spending.
No.
every year.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Hold on. What does Social Security?
Speaking Spanish to y'all.
Social Security,
What
we
does Social
pay.
Security has to do? No, darling, sugar tits.
I'm trying to
What
explain
does
it to you,
Social
but you interrupt
Security
me.
has to do? What does Social Security has to do with giving tax cuts to the top 1% of people who don't really pay
Let him
taxes?
finish, and you might learn.
Not really
Shut
anything.
the fuck up, niece.
Wow.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Mosquito.
so you're doing two things at once here. You asked about deficits and then also tax revenue.
Mosquito, where are we going to generate the revenue that we lost? Niece left.
Well, we've generated more revenue thanks to corporate tax rate decreases.
How?
Because companies came back here and were willing to spend money here.
Okay,
because
I'm
instead
gonna
of
ask you the same question.
wow, you don't even let me explain like two words.
Mosquito, name me one company that has came back to the United States, sir.
What addresses?
What addresses? I don't know their addresses.
Yeah, and names. And names.
president of
Come on,
the
sugar
White.
tits. Come on, sugar tits.
So when you reduce corporate tax rates from about 40% to around 20%, companies are more
Yeah,
willing to
what the
invest
address and what the
in this
names of the
country, but
company,
you
man?
can't be
Hey,
quiet for
Come
2
on, sugar
seconds.
tits.
So you'll never learn.
man, you ain't gonna never learn because you lame, man. You pivoting, man.
But you
Hey,
won't let me
man.
get
I'm gonna get you.
Facts.
2 words in,
I'm
and
gonna
I don't
get
think
you
you're
a
ever
interrupt the
gonna
source.
mosquito.
learn.
I'm
It's
gonna
the
get you a
IRS.
source since you can't bring up
It's
anything. I'm gonna get you a
it's the
source.
IRS. It's
Well,
easily findable
Honda is
data.
actually coming back from Japan to
I want
America.
to
So
say
who do you
since
guys think
night.
the
I want
best
to
president
say
of all time is?
why are y'all
Honda's
just
coming from
out
Japan
here
to America
talking?
Who do you guys think
General
the
Electric
best
is
I don't have
president
producing.
of
mods
all?
on this one,
I'm
Shawnee.
trying to
Oh,
answer,
you
but
don't?
you
Hold
don't
on, I
want to
got you.
listen. So
Man,
General
don't
Electric
y'all
is a
ever
great
get
example. General Electric has brought more manufacturing back into the United States thanks to corporate tax decreases.
I
man.
agree. That's a
All
great
that sugar and
example.
shaking,
Yeah.
all that sugar and shaking ain't gonna get you nowhere. But at the later loss, player,
Come back to
the
America.
sugar and shaking, man. Come
Hmm.
on with some real game.
America. Like, what are we talking about here?
They're not talking
We're
about it
trying to
much because
get
they just interrupt
Mosquito
you.
to tell. We're trying to get Mosquito to tell. I've asked him several times. We're trying to get Mosquito to tell us one company that has came back into office, came back
I just
to
did.
the
To the
U.S.
United States
I
and
just
made
did.
some preferences to the United States.
What was the
But he can't.
name?
I just
Is
explained
literally
it.
leaving Japan and coming to America in
No,
No,
no.
detail.
what was the name of the company?
What was the name of the company?
Why weren't you
Just told
listening?
you
I
like
just
5.
explained it.
No, well, okay, say it now. We listening.
General Electric.
Okay, where? What state?
Well, they were manufacturing
And
heavily
what
in
county?
Mexico. Oh my gosh, you need to be quiet and I will explain it.
That's not in the United States. Boo.
Hey, can you ask the Mosquito?
Boo.
Mosquito?
Actually
Can
add
you
Intel and Ford as well.
Mosquito? Can you give me a source on that? You got camera access. Can you show us like an order where it says G? Like I'm giving you an opportunity to hear you out. You not bringing no source up?
Why? So your brother down there can just interrupt me? Fuck that shit.
Why you dropped me? Because I was
No,
naming
no,
them.
no, because you are interrupting me. I'm not. I
I
haven't
was
gotten
giving
to
you
you.
names.
I don't. Mr. Dam, age stating who you voted for. Mr. Damn Fool.
Mr. Damn.
Mosquito, you breathing into the phone too hard. Can you tell me, could you bring me up a source?
Yeah, reality. You can look this up. It's all in my
Today or
brain
tomorrow?
because I pay attention to reality.
Reality
So
today or tomorrow?
General Electric was heavily manufacturing in Mexico, and thanks to the corporate tax
Okay, he can't.
decreases, they brought manufacturing back into the United
Okay,
States,
he can't.
and now I've been
He
dumped.
can't bring up a source. Motion, age stating who you voted for. Motion.
28, Trump.
Okay, what were you saying before you interrupted me?
You was asking them to name companies that's coming to America, and I was naming them.
Yep, we
Okay,
all
what
were.
company?
Honda is literally leaving Japan and coming to the United States.
They're leaving Japan or Korea?
Honda's from Japan.
Leaving Japan.
Where's her? Where's what? When did Honda become a company in Japan? I thought Honda was
Well, they have
Honda.
a hybrid company in Japan. They're moving it from
Yeah,
Japan
but
to
Japanese.
America.
they're located in South Korea, sir. They
Yeah,
already
No,
had
but
announced
they
it.
have a plant in
They
you're
Japan
already
thinking of
announced.
coming to
Right?
Hyundai.
If
America.
you hey,
Thanks for the follow, Sav. I haven't. I have not.
He doesn't want to answer why Democrats
Yeah, I
just
got to look
elected a
into
Nazi.
that Democrats elected a Schnazi thing. I've got to look into that because
You should.
if that's
It's a
true,
name.
it would be like, I don't know, 50 to 1. But yeah, I got to check it out. Current footwear.
Check what out? It's in Maine. Democrats
These,
just elected a
Crocs.
Nazi in their primary, and they're running him in the general. And now they're making excuses for it, like crazy people.
Happy Pride. Maine? Are you in Maine, Mosquito?
No.
Can I see foot? Have you played GTA 5? I have. I love it. I remember playing the
Man,
original
is where Democrats
GTA,
elected
the
a Nazi.
original, like on the first PlayStation or Xbox. I can't remember. Ain't it, Tater? I'm so glad you're a supporter. I'm going this weekend. I've got big plans. Me and the boyfriend are going to. This is my boyfriend here. Aren't we cute?
That's
yeah,
a
did you
dog.
see the doggy? So yeah, Tater, I'm so glad you're into Pride. Yeah, we got a little pregame party before
This guy doesn't want to
the.
address
I got
the
into
reality of
Invincible while you were
Democrats
gone. Is
electing
that a
a
TV
Nazi
show?
in Maine. Is this for a federal house too?
I didn't, King.
My
So we've
favorite
stumbled
way to
into
use
this.
it is to
WTF
get
is this?
one of the fluffy ones and then really work it in the crease and
Should we
then
try to get on this? I don't even know what they're
outwards.
talking about.
Just so everybody knows, I'm not bringing up
This chick's
anybody
got a
right
huge
now.
filter on. She's not that
That's how I do
Nope.
mine.
soft.
I am not bringing up anybody who I don't know because I don't want Lyric to get over.
Whoa!
They're not
Oh,
bringing up
thank you,
anybody they
Minnie.
don't know. Let's see if they bring up the mosquito.
You're
Hold
so
on.
sweet. Go ahead, Legator.
Hello, Mosquito. How are you doing, little honky?
Hey,
Welcome
what's
to
up
the
there, guys?
panel.
Oh.
Age, state, and who did you vote for?
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm the 42. That's a 4-2. I am from the greatest swamps of Wisconsin. I voted for the Donald Trump guy 5 out of 6 times.
Okay, you just stop over
I'm
there.
sorry, you're from a swamp?
Swamps of
He says
Wisconsin.
the swampland.
And Donald Trump ran
Swamp
5 out of 6 times? I think you're stupid. Thank you for playing.
He ran 6 times, actually. I only voted for him 5.
He's run more
6
than that.
times for president.
The last thing that Donald Trump does is
President.
run for anything other than ketchup. And a new
Oh,
diaper.
no. He runs from the draft.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
was
true.
about
He
to
does run
say,
from the
Five
draft. You are
times.
right.
That's the 5th.
You
Yeah.
are correct.
Are you done now?
and he runs from older women too, right into
No.
the younger one because he's a pedo.
Definitely
So, did you
eventually
hear?
when they charge him.
I mean, it does. That
Okay,
does make
so
sense, host. Trump did fuck with the ACA because it was 15 years old.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
did you hear?
Second
Did you
floor.
hear about the fact that the influenza bug is going through certain
Hegseth in the army. It
military
was the army.
facilities?
It was the army.
Yeah.
PTX. It was the army, and it's because Hegseth said that we don't need in vaccinations. That's not the proper word. Someone help me.
No.
Yeah, inoculations
Mm-hmm.
for
So
flu,
is
and you all
so
got
is
it.
it so is it crazy that this particular base everyone was sick? No, it's not. So how about you stop doing dumb stuff with your nice hair facts.
Ooh,
Fox
Zoom
News.
thinks that Keg's breath is cute.
No, I
But
really don't. I want to punch him in his face and his junk directly.
Well,
But go ahead.
pretty violent.
Hold on. Hey,
It's super
Mosquito.
violent.
So what brings you up to the panel?
Oh, I just saw you guys crying over Trump, so I decided to tune in and enjoy
fine.
myself.
Nobody's
oh,
crying.
we're not crying.
Yeah, it sounds like you are.
Why do you
Your
like
word's
Trump?
correct.
Why, hold on, Mosquito. Why are you here?
You accepted me into your cult.
I did
Obviously,
not.
you weren't paying attention because that's not what we were talking about.
You brought
So
me up.
congratulations,
So
you're
I'm
an
here to
idiot.
talk about Trump.
You want to talk about
We're
Trump?
here to
Cool, let's talk about Trump.
Oh yeah. Let's leave your emotional rants out of it.
Hey,
Then.
are we winning in Iran? Hey, are we
leave
winning in Iran?
emotions.
What do you think about the prop, bro?
I think that you guys are hyper focused about a swamp water.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mosquito,
But
I asked
mosquitoes
you, are
love
we
swamp
winning in
water.
Iran? Hey, you, Bugface. I asked you, are we winning in Iran?
Overall, yes.
So you think we're winning because we're paying
Yes.
them $300 billion?
You had no problem with Obama giving them billions and billions of dollars in cash.
No. Wait, hold on, everybody. Be correct. He gave them $1.8 billion. Trump gave them 300 times the amount.
Not quite yet. And also
300 times. So did Obama win or did Trump win?
How is
Let's
Trump
hear.
giving him 300 times the amount?
Because it 1.8, 300 billion.
Yeah, how did he do that?
he hasn't done it yet, but
Oh.
that is on the table.
So he hasn't done it.
It's
He
part of
hasn't done it
part
yet.
of the memorandum
of
of
the deal.
understanding.
Yes.
Or the
He's a horrible businessman. That's
Oh
why.
my God, he
So he hasn't done
literally had
something,
two
but he's
cas-
done
Oh,
something.
here we go.
because he
We're
has to
butthurt
get the
about it.
money and send it to them.
But he hasn't.
And that he can't keep Israel from going after
Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Yeah. I was
iPhone's there.
gonna say Hamas, but yeah.
Hey,
It's
Mosquito.
Hezbollah.
I
So
have
Anyway.
a question.
the reason why we have this as the background, do you agree with your taxpayer dollars going to pay for this?
Yeah, it was a shithole that needed to get cleaned up.
Really, it was
Are
fine
you
before he
fucking
touched
kidding
it.
No, it
He
had a
wasn't. He was
cracked on
not.
algae. It was falling
Unless
apart.
you look
It was
like a fucking
leaking.
villain from Dick Tracy. No, you
Hold
weren't.
on.
How many gallons was that
Do
thing
you know
leaking
the
a
name
day?
of the company that
What,
tried to
Jessica?
fix the
It's
tried to
called
fix
green water. Called
Okay, do
green
you know
water.
the name of the company that tried to fix the
Yeah,
reflection pool?
I think you just said it.
I did. It was me.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
called green water, which is funny to
Right?
me personally because I went to school in DC. I know the reflecting pool. You do not put a sealant on the bottom of the reflecting pool.
Why?
I knew this was going to happen. Why?
Have you ever started an
Why?
aquarium or
Okay.
a pond?
No, fuck
No.
you. It was
So you understand a
granite.
cycle then. Do you know what a cycle
I
is?
Do you
understand.
understand? Hey, do you understand the cycle?
Yeah, I understand the cycle very well.
Do explain it.
Then what's the cycle?
Well, you have ammonia, which turns to nitrates. Nitrates
Never
turn
mind.
to
That's not in
nitrites.
there.
Nitrates are removed.
It's a pond called a pool.
Mhm.
How do
So
you
it's a big
stop the
pond.
algae?
How?
It's a big
There's
pond,
many
basically.
ways. Mostly you need biological
Okay.
filtration
tank.
is your biggest thing.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
it's a fish tank.
he thinks he's smart because he owns a fish tank.
No, I understand. Just
Ooh,
let him
okay,
dig.
so
They
you
don't
would
own a fish tank.
understand then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any fish
Okay,
tanks with
so
water in them,
question for you.
but I understand aquatics
I have-
very well. And I understand
great.
that this might be also Democrat vandalism.
No, there it is.
Might be.
It's not.
That's fine.
Because you don't
Can I
actually
ask you a
understand nature.
question?
Well, you guys have been
Here's the-
hyper-focused about this, so it would make sense.
Mosquito,
Hyper-focus.
have you
Because it's fucking
heard of the
hilarious.
World Cup? Have you heard about the World Cup that's on at the moment?
Wow, what a deflection. Something about
That's not a
soccer.
Yeah, I'm
deflection.
just asking a question. I'm asking you a question.
You want me to ask me about soccer?
No.
Mhm.
I'm asking you about the
Football?
World Cup. Yeah,
Technically, it's
yeah.
football.
Football?
And also football. We can call it
Football.
both. We can call
It's
both.
football. Right.
Football.
So, have you heard what the Australians are saying?
No,
And the
no, I
English
don't
are
really
saying?
Say it.
care about them anymore.
Say it, TTX. Can you do their chant, TTX?
No, not on live.
Not
Well,
on
she can
live,
fix it. She
unfortunately.
can fix it.
Is it Ziggy Zaggy, Trump, Trump, Trump?
No.
No, of course
it
not.
definitely
So
is.
can you
no.
do it for
No, they
TikTok
sold their souls
purposes?
to tyranny.
But
Are you
somebody
done?
watches the Man Show. Congratulations.
So Mosquito, you
Jimmy Kimmel from the Man Show, who did blackface.
10.
Mosquito.
When?
So
When
you
did
agree
Jimmy
with
Kimmel do
spending
blackface?
millions?
When he was
Nobody
trying
asked
to.
that question.
4.
Wait.
Yeah, but he did.
3.
He did.
Even worse.
He
Did
did.
you
Just
did you see?
deflected.
1.
I
Did
think
you
he was
see who
trying
he
to
had on the
impersonate
fucking
Carl Malone doing blackface.
Actually, Mosquito, you are
His
correct.
son.
I
He
can't.
did do that.
Always am.
Bye.
No, you're not.
I said you are correct. He did do that. But
Fair
guess
enough.
what else?
Thank you.
Verstappen.
Oh, Apparently, I've been maybe banned. I wasn't looking at the screen. Now we got a fortune-telling Asian American looking guy. And I've been banned. That's sad. For saying that Jimmy Kimmel did blackface as what was it, Karl Malone? And I was banned. And then the liberal agreed with me. And then so I was ultra banned. Cry! I was banned by a liberal. I'm so crying. Let me flick up to make sure. I was banned! There's no green pond. There's just a Chinese American, really American looking guy trying to sell me handmade heart calming fidgets for $80. Oh, I only have to pay $75 in coupons. Why do I get a coupon? I'm sad. Hang on. Hey, how's it going?
It's going. You want to get your insight on the prompt?
Yeah, I'm just kind of figuring out what rights you guys are fighting for here besides poking white people.
Huh?
Yeah, it's funny to him, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's funny to poke us and then unalive us. That's pretty disgusting, and then you're defending that.
No one said that it was okay to do that. Like,
Wait,
where
who
you get
was
that
that?
from? Who said something about that? Like, where you get that from?
Your conversation.
See that?
I'm trying to justify it.
No, I ain't justifying anything.
Nobody. Y'all the only ones justifying it.
No, y'all is right though.
No, what
Child's right.
y'all are justifying
Y'all gonna fuck
is
around and get more time if he tries to appeal. Child is right about that.
That'd be cool.
Are
Is
y'all
that
mad
is that
'cause
possible for real?
Are y'all mad because he got
Yes.
a dream team?
Nice.
They can go back and look at it and
A
say that,
dream
oh,
team?
yeah,
Is
we
that-
can charge him
is
with
that why
Fucking
y'all mad?
Mongolian
What's the
fuckers?
problem?
So Carmelo can get more time now. I'm all supportive
Yeah.
of him now. Because
He also
35
can
years
lose
for
time, too.
unaliving a
Y'all
brilliant
can
also
fight it.
can lose
human
time, too.
being is so weak. This kid should be sitting in prison the rest of his life for what he did.
Okay,
Why did he
where's
take the
Shalana
stand
be? Oh,
if he
never
was
mind. I
he
know
was
where
in
he
such fear of his life? Why didn't he take the stand for his own defense? Huh? What's the point of that?
why didn't Hunter take the stand?
He didn't have to.
I mean, he was doing interviews and shit. Why he ain't take
He
the
didn't
stand?
have to. Their side proved their case.
Because they knew if they would have put Hunter on
He
stand,
wasn't in fear of
he
his
would have
life.
had to get charged too.
Yeah,
And then then
he's gonna
everybody
get
would have
charged.
seen how
But guess
big
what? Hunter ain't
they
in
are
prison.
compared to Carmelo Anthony.
All right, let's
Hunter
stick
didn't
on
have to
this
fight
case.
his
What
fight.
aboutism doesn't fly well in debates?
What?
What aboutism doesn't fly well in normal debating techniques? Stick on Carmelo and his terrible actions of unaliving a fine young man.
No. People should learn how to keep their hands to themselves.
That's okay. The president you're setting, I hope one day you bump into the wrong person and they do the same thing to you, and you'll see how it happens.
Because no one's arguing that people shouldn't like harm others, but the idea that because somebody shoved me, I can then poke them in the heart, that doesn't logically track. Like,
No, that wasn't the case.
That's not the case.
okay,
Go look at the
You missing the
video.
wrong.
It's
You
on my
missing
page.
the
Literally
wrong.
is
I
the
got it slowed
case.
down 4 times. Go look at it. It's on my page. I got
Carmelo
the
could have
Your
just
mama ain't
walked
never
away.
taught you a scary man will hurt you.
Carmelo could have
Your
walked
mama ain't
away.
never taught you that.
How come he
Carmelo
can
could have
run
walked
after?
I'm telling
away.
you right now.
Your mama
How
never
come he can
taught you
run?
not to
man will
be
hurt
somewhere
you.
you ain't supposed to
How
be?
come he can run after the
So
poke?
kind of
He
be
couldn't run
careful
before the
when you're
poke.
trying to be a bully.
Okay,
Don't be
so
no
let
bully.
me. I want to ask this: what if it was Carmelo and 4 of his friends standing over Austin, and Austin poked
Go
Carmelo?
look at the video, you
What would
idiot.
y'all? What would
Nobody
y'all
was
say
standing
there?
over anybody. It was
Austin would have
one
been wrong, and
shove.
it would have most likely been racially biased. It
It was one
would have probably been
shove.
seen as racially biased.
So you would have, y'all would have been like Hunter. Y'all would have been like Austin. Austin did the right thing by poking him, huh?
No, he did the wrong thing because he got shoved. He then poked somebody. Austin is in the wrong, just like Carmelo.
Austin, I mean, Carmelo chimped out. He got pushed and chimped out. That's what happened.
Hey, real quick, Dude Crunk, you asked the same question I was going to ask. Would we be up here having this debate if it was reversed and it was a white teen boy that unalived a black boy.
Yeah.
Be
I
right.
feel like Yeah, but the it would have been
the
about a
streets.
conviction.
I feel like the streets should be covered with
Yep.
people rioting, flipping cars, burning it.
Yeah, because
We
he
see
went
how
and
y'all
got
took
convicted
up for
for
a
it.
fentanyl addict. I mean, fuck.
If it was probably a white teen male that did this, he most likely would have got away with it, and they would have looked at it as self-defense rather than him, actually getting charged for his
Are you
crime.
crazy?
No, I'm
No,
not
he
crazy.
he actually right about that.
Yeah, the justice
No,
system
he
is
is
racist.
right about that. It would happen, but I wouldn't agree with it still. But I'm saying like,
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that's why people will riot and loot the streets because
well,
racial
yeah, and
injustice.
to a degree, I
You
understand
got
that.
fucking
But
Mr. Chow as your picture talking about racial injustice.
Yeah, guess
hold
who?
on,
Guess
hold
who I
on,
have
hold on,
that?
hold on,
Guess who I got that
hold
man?
on.
Racial injustice. That's literally the reason.
So,
Racial injustice.
so
So
that
you
that's
put
kind of my thing
that's
though,
crazy.
because I don't think that it's right that because
Long live
look at now,
Cyrus.
there's all this conflict going on right now about it, but you don't see people raising hell about it now. But if it was like I said, reversed, it'd be raised so much hell. People will be getting unalived left and right. People will be getting hurt. All kinds of stuff. There'll
See,
be
y'all
riots
forget
all
to
across the street.
y'all forget to mention that 4 black teenagers testified against Carmelo Anthony. Like, it's not all about a race thing here.
Yeah, but
That's
there are
what
inconsistencies within like a lot of the stories. So even if you
They
take
all
that
said
as
that
account,
Carmelo was the aggressor. They said that he was calling him a bunch of pussies
yeah,
and he wasn't
everybody
going
said
nowhere.
that.
That's right.
Everybody said that, but they're also using other things from the story, like what hand he used to
How do
shove him,
you
how hard the
know,
shove was.
Mr. Chow?
What do you mean? These are all testimonies. They said this in court, so that's
That's
how I know
right. They
because
all
it came
agreed
from
that
their mouth.
Carmelo Anthony was the aggressor. They
Yeah,
asked him to
everybody
leave.
exactly. Everybody's given the idea that he was the aggressor, but nobody
No
can give a
idea.
consistent.
It was fact.
Listen. Everybody's saying that Carmelo Anthony is the aggressor, but nobody can give a consistent story of how he was the aggressor.
Why?
That's what
Because
I'm
they
saying.
can't remember
If you would have
exactly what
read it,
hand he
it said that
used.
he was calling
These
them
things happen
pussies.
fast,
That's
and
the
people have
aggressor.
different
I mean, if a
angles.
traumatic experience happened, I've had a couple traumatic experiences. I don't think I forgot like minor details. I think that's pretty traumatic. So, yeah, I will remember if I saw somebody get pushed and stabbed. I mean, then poked.
They remembered all
Would
of
you?
that,
I
though.
feel like it's like I said before.
They
I feel like
recalled
if it
all
was
of that.
reversed, I feel like if it's reversed, a lot of people would forget a lot of stuff that happened. Like
If it was also reversed, you wouldn't have white people being dumb
By
enough to
Austin
say, "I
not
can't
having
charge a
not
white
one
kid. I
person
don't want to go on the jury."
take
That
the
was
witness
stupid.
stand for his defense, lest you know that case was all rigged.
But see, that right there is what bugs me the most. Because he's a black boy that got put in jail, it's rigged and it's racist.
No, that's not
What
the
kind of
case.
sense does that make?
They had black juries selected, but they're the ones talking about, "I can't charge a black boy." That's why they didn't get picked. It's not.
Like,
It's a
What?
tribalism issue. It's
Yes,
I did hear that. I did hear that a lot of black people selected
they
for it
were
said no.
too honest.
Tribalism.
Only one
What
black
it is.
jury.
But yet the white people are the problem. That's what
Two
my
of
problem
them,
is.
two of them struck out because they were educators.
And they also said they couldn't charge a black kid.
Because they're
Bias. You
racist.
can't have bias.
Look, at
Can't
the
have
end of the day,
racism
though,
on
like I
there.
keep saying, like I keep saying, this whole racism
It take a
shit.
racist to know one.
Who's
You
that
want to know why
racist?
Mr. Chow? You want to know why?
Y'all make
You want to know
no
why Mr.
sense.
Chow got off? The same reason, because BLM got involved and they wanted to throw the book at that
Nope.
man, and he
Nope.
should have got charged with MS, not M.
Nope.
So they wanted to
No,
throw
I
M
can
at
tell
him.
you the exact reason why because I studied that case. So
I
Mr.
did
Chow.
too. I live here.
No,
I live in
okay.
South Carolina.
Okay, so what type of what questions was the lawyer asking in court that basically got the where he got the story from Andy Chow's son of how it played out?
His son testified, and also Cyrus's witnesses, they were inconsistent and they lied on the stand. One of them said that he saw the incident happen, and then later on he was like, "I didn't really see it, but I think I saw it on the rearview mirror." That's what messed him up.
Yeah, but
Tribalism.
no, it was like I said, this was already a damn case because it had everything to do with the unaliving of a BO. It had everything.
All right, guys, I'm out of that one. That's as much black, white stuff I can handle for tonight. Let's go find another one. Hold on. Apparently, it might not be done because here's the next one. It suggests to me. Let's see how they handle one simple question. That is, if they let me up. Let's see how they handle one simple question. If I'm let up again. Said that already. Beep. All right, they didn't let me up, so now we're here. Hold on.
I go put into my birthday.
Oh my
if anybody
god.
of any friendlies want to help me with my goal, so I can be able to
She wants to
pay some of
grift.
my bills at the end of the month, I'd be
This
so
lady is such a
grateful.
liar.
It's
She's
at
here to protect
$175.
us.
My Cash App's here. My PayPal's here. I have a Venmo upon request and Zelle upon request, and then also if you don't do any payouts, if you click on my picture.
It's too late. I have to dump you. You didn't say a word. You're breathing. I have to dump you. You said the wrong thing, even though I'm here to protect your opinion. I have to dump you. Dump, dump, dump. This lady's insane. Absolutely insane. Let's go to her profile. Here you guys can see who this idiot is. Cater May X. Cater May X. She doesn't have very many followers. Oh, she has Zelle. Oh, here's her PayPal. Here's her Cash App. Oh, we must give her money. She's still on.
And it's not going anywhere. So the MAGAs who just came up, they could stay mad. But Kate, love you.
I'm not mad. I'm
hoping you feel
happy.
better. If I had the money to
Thank
help
you.
you, I would, but I am broke
I know,
as hell.
it's okay.
Oh, yeah. None of your liberals
We all
have
are.
any money.
Seriously.
You dump the two
Like,
people that have
y'all are
money.
people that are benefiting are people that we will never meet in our lifetime.
Alright, well, Kate, if you're ending, go to sleep, okay?
All right, guys. Well, that's about all I can handle tonight from the liberal TikTokosphere. It's all the same. Doesn't matter what they say, what they lie about. All the same. They will dump you once you start making coherent arguments. She had to prove me correct multiple times tonight. I don't know. I don't even know. Boggles your brain. But that's America, right? Boggles your brain. Remember, we live in the greatest country on the earth. Happy 250th birthday coming up soon, America. These liberal assholes that probably piss in their reflecting pool or whatever they're going to do. Burn down some cities. Why don't we hit a like? Hit the subscribe. That's the most important one. Blah, blah, blah. The most important one is hit that subscribe for some more amazing content where we defeat liberals on a constant basis. It's just so easy when you have morals, standing in your beliefs. Hit a like. Oh, she's entered alive. And we will see you.